I am the daughter of light. My mother's mother, she mothered my life. So I am brother to night and sister to dawn. The earth that grants my wish with a kiss of bliss in the form of the wind. That is where we begin, not where we were born. From words I will birth my form, meaning my info is formation, because information is creation. I am a living state of being. I am I, the I that gave I its vision. I am I, the I that made my religion. I have paid my beginning and I shall create my end. I have romanced my destiny and made fate my friend. Also I could recreate my state from a date I call when. And then we are nowhere, which is now here. So now here that we know there is no fear. Because everywhere we go there is only one. All alone or all in one. So call my son my daughter and daughter my son. Out of chaos there must come order. So order has just begun. You see, I male is she male, because he male is female. You see, we hail from the same path or trail. Check the math, don't fail to see there are two sides to each coin. The yin and the yang, they each join, just as dawn returns to light. As the day, it turns to night. Meanwhile, the human soul, it learns to write not only wrong, but song and dance. If we are pawns, let's advance and become the king. Then become everything or no thing, which is something. Because if it is defined, then it's confined by linguistics. This is the irony of the empty void that was spoke of by mystics. You see, we are somebody and nobody at the same time. We are the universe. We all share the same mind. We are the pen and the pad as it writes me. We are authors and readers of a truth that excites me. We are the Alpha and Omega, the new beginning and end that shall begin and end again, my friend. We are the Mother, the Daughter, the Holy Ghost, Horus, Allah, and whomever you find Holy Most High. We are I and I that shall die and be born again. The sun that shall set and rise at dawn, my friend. You see, this is our life in entirety. We are caught within this illusion of society that got us confusing our anxiety with our reality. Our life is worth more than just salary. It's pure energy that heats our blood. In death, our physical greets the mud. Free from these streets that thug. Washes our mind that sweeps the rug that only hides our dirt. Our joy, it coincides with hurt that only lies and flirts with reality and its cause. I follow nature, her laws. Rules of men are all flaws, mistreating the poor, thinking we defeating with war. These streets ain't yours, some greet the doors of opportunity and fate. I debate while they just hate, try to control our state of mind. Read between the lines, all I seen was signs. Wisdom, it cleans the grime that blocks your shine. My Glocks, my mind is cocked and ready. I cut lies like confetti, cause the truth is my machete. Echoing words that burn like gas from Getty, yet I never pumped the brake. I just forever dumped the fake that proved they snake, so I watch every move they make with amazing vision. I went from spending days in prison, nights in slumber. Now I watch the lights and thunder storm out my window. My heaven, it was born out that limbo. That in-between state between my love and my hate was like a figure eight that cycled for eternity. But I am the one that directs its course, certainly. I am the one that decides what is hurting me. In the time in which his pain is deserting me. You see, that's the power of mind. Whether rain, shower, or shine, every hour is divine. So why cower, just climb towards the sun? Keep your mind on the fun, never the sad, always the good, never the bad, and forever just have inner peace. And then let this load decrease from off your back, and then let this matrix crack into a million pieces. This is knowledge not found in the college thesis. This is life in its purest form. Death to their lies, let our truth be reborn. Thank you. On the way to Cape Verde, I actually had the opportunity to perform in Cape Verde at the festival with a good friend of mine, Chachi Cavallo from Pawtucket, who's an amazing poet, MC, and artist. This is a piece that I wrote on a plane for a song he has actually with you. It's A Luta Continuas, the name of the song, The Struggle Continues. It's an homage to Nelson Mandela. It was written right after Nelson Mandela passed. From the story I got, you guys were in the studio, and it just organically happened. And on the plane ride over, he invited me to write something to it. So hopefully we can get together and record it and do it together. Spiritual soldier, you learn what was lost. Spirit of Sankofa, return to the source. This struggle continues. Resist the virus within you. Resurrect Osiris like Isis. Bring back to life the lifeless with intent and purpose to serve our children's children with words for all. Like Steve Biko, Patrice Lumumba, Amilcar Cabral, we call on y'all to return to the source. Letting love be your force and God be your guide. Nos conos de junta, together we fly. I'll do one more piece, and it's basically, it's called Knowledge of Self, and I feel like when we know who we are as a people, the diversity that exists in this reality happens for a reason, and I feel like that's one of the blessings of the island of Cape Verde is you have so many things that have come together to see that as a human experience that we're having, and we're all spiritual beings, and regardless of how you call something, it's still the same thing. Whether you call it agua or water, it's still the same thing. Whether you call it God, or Allah, or Buddha, or love, or more, it's all the same thing. Lack of love of self within is the fact above original sin. Original men were born with lights within, a complex thought whose sights begin in a reflection that bend back. We live inside a mirror that can't crack, creating images that lack negative pictures. Our self-portrait, it was written in our scriptures with words that I heard, but seen in the mind of those whose visions not blurred by the unawares false perception. Knowledge past caught within your ear's reception, giving birth to virgin conceptions. Immaculate search for my soul perfection led our maps with no lost directions. You see all roads cross on a course for resurrection. Raise your force and return to light, like dawn, born in the death of night. My thought separates lies like a prism does light. Some are blind to their prison in life. They accept what they are given in sight, trapped in a religion of a maze that turned kings into slaves by promising a heaven in their graves, when its reality is risen in these days living in this Eden. Every second your breath is leaving, so stop praying for the grace you're already receiving. Written words consumed when reading is like food for thought. And though the fools resort to cash and plastic cards, they only get trumped when reality crashes so hard. So why these often thoughts of a bastard? Your father was the son. Allah, Buddha, and Jesus all are one. And please recall, my son, your mother is your nature. And when you hate yourself. And no monetary gains can replace your health. So existence is where you should place your wealth. And with persistence, please peep that light in the distance. It travels at the speed of thought. Ignorant minds are in need of support to realize their potential. My body is just my spirit's residential. Mind, body, and soul. The three elemental. A holy trinity. That's not coincidental. Because I am we are she, and he is me. G-O-D, one love, peace, and unity. Thank you.